7 years ago, I was depressed. I spent most of my life behind a screen and honestly didn't have much respect for myself. Today, I'm sitting in a gym in the middle of a jungle on an island in Indonesia. Same person, completely different life. This didn't happen because I found the perfect workout. It happened because I changed the way I live. So today, I'm taking you through a full day with me, not just training, everything. Because the workout is only a small part of what actually changed my life. What's going on, guys? My name is Isaac. I've been training calisthenics for 8 years now, and right now, I'm on Gili Air Island in a gym called Radiance. Beautiful location here in Indonesia. But the best part about it is it's quiet, there's jungle music, and it's very far removed from Canggu, which is mostly just traffic and congestion. There's no fancy commercial equipment. As you can see, it's all made out of wood. And there's absolutely no ego here. Just bars, weights, and people who love training. Honestly, this place reminded me of where I first started training calisthenics when I couldn't get my first pull-up. I was doing Australian pull-ups, pull-up holds, pull-up negatives. After school, I'll just walk to this park and do all that stuff. So instead of making another workout video, I thought I'd show you exactly what my life looks like. The habits, food, the training, and the work, and why I genuinely believe why all those things matter more than just a single exercise. Every day starts the same way. I'll give myself a little bit of space before the world starts demanding things from me. No scrolling, no replying to messages, just getting outside, waking my body up, and slowing my mind down. Years ago, I'd wake up and immediately go on my phone, and I'll check my Instagram, check my WhatsApp, doom scroll. And after that, then I'll sit on the computer and grind video games for hours. Now I try to create before I consume. That one shift alone has probably changed my life more than any workout program has. People think that discipline is something that you're born with. I don't. I think it's built through tiny decisions that nobody ever really notices. Making your bed, going for a walk, choosing not to pick up your phone. Those little wins stack up. Now it's time to head to the gym. Honestly, look at this place. You're surrounded by like awesome equipment, palm trees, fresh air, the sound of birds instead of traffic. It's simple, but somehow it makes training feel so much more raw. And this is like a stark contrast between my life as a 16-year-old in high school who was playing video games in a dark room, and look at me now, like I'm just in this random place working out. You would have thought, right? All right, so to begin training, we got to warm up first. Make sure that your wrists, your shoulders, and your scapulars are warmed up. Never skip this part. Then we get into the fun stuff like skills, pull-ups, dips, squats, statics. Get a few wins and get a few fails. That's just part of the game. One thing that I love about calisthenics and what honestly got me famous on Instagram is that failure is part of the sport. So whether I broke my ankle or whether I slap my face on the floor in Bondi, I'd always get up because it's part of the game. I miss a few reps, I feel weak on some days, it doesn't really matter, I just keep showing up. Every failed attempt teaches you something, and training with good people makes it all the more enjoyable. There's a reason why I always tell people to find a community. Motivation disappears. Good training partners keep you coming back for more. After training, it's time to eat. I can already smell the food here. They do barbecues and like cook seafood and stuff, so it's pretty nice. However, when it comes to nutrition, it's very, very simple. It's not about eating perfectly, it's about making good choices consistently enough so that you don't have to think about them. The same goes for recovery, sleeping enough, walking, looking after your joints, and actually taking recovery seriously. People love talking about training hard, getting a pump, and doing the awesome skills, but very few people will get excited about recovery. But if you want to keep doing this for decades, recovery isn't optional, it's a part of training. So this is the part where people think that the day's already over, but honestly, everything you've seen so far only took about a few hours. The next part is what actually builds the life. So most afternoons look pretty similar. Right now, I just walked from my Airbnb to this gym. I'm filming, I'm gonna get this edited. I reply to clients back in my hotel. I'm writing programs, and I'm planning a competition that's happening in 2.5 months in Sydney. I'm talking to the community, building Street Workout Australia. Honestly, none of this is really glamorous. No one's filming me doing the emails, no one's filling the spreadsheets. So that's where meaningful work actually happens. The reason why I'm doing all this stuff is I realized that Chris Herrier or someone famous in the calisthenics community isn't gonna come to Australia and save us. You know, if you wanna make something happen, you have to do it yourself, which is why I started all these competitions and meetups. I realized that no one was coming. I had to be my own hero. And that's honestly one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. Something matters to you, stop waiting for permission. Take responsibility for it. And little by little, you build something bigger than yourself. As the days are winding down, I often reflect on how different my life is right now. And not just because I'm stronger, not because I've got more followers, but because I actually respect the person that I've become now. Yeah, sure, I struggle with work and keeping up my training and looking after myself, but all these struggles are working towards a life that I always dreamt about. Me at 16 years old playing video games did not even believe that this life was possible, and although I am struggling, it's for a really valiant reason. And respecting yourself, that comes with keeping promises that you can stick to again and again and again. One day like this won't change your life, neither will one workout. But if you repeat days like this for years, eventually you'll wake up and you'll live a life that you didn't even know was possible. So if there's one thing you can take away from this video, it's this. You don't need my routine. You don't need to live on an island. You don't even need to train exactly the way that I do. You just need one standard that you refuse to compromise on. Something that you do whether you feel like it or not. For me, it's calisthenics. Even after I dropped out of university, when I left my house and I had to work a 9-to-5 job and I had to work night shifts at a supermarket to keep paying my bills, I stuck to calisthenics no matter what. And that is also how confidence is built, not by thinking differently, by acting. I turn my dreams, my words into actions. So if you enjoyed coming along my day, let me know in the comments what your dream is and what your non-negotiable is, no matter how tough life gets. And if you want to see exactly how I structure programs for my clients, check out the video linked in the screen. As always, follow your dreams, all that cringy stuff. We're all gonna make it. Fucking Ziz, bro. I'll see you in the next one.